Hi there, my name is Dami Olarinwaju. I'm the CEO at Offplan Nigeria, and you're welcome to the Chatroom. Today, I'll be sharing with you some of the opportunities that I think Nigerians can take advantage of in real estate in 2022. So it's titled Real Estate Opportunities in Nigeria 2022. So it's more like an update of some of those videos that I've done in 2021, and I'm trying to just attempt at summarizing some of the options and opportunities that I've seen, and I would like you guys to look through, do a deep dive on it, and conclude yourself. There are a lot of opportunity in this country. Like we said, the industry is 59 trillion in Nigeria. It's one of the largest and most prolific industry in Nigeria and even in Africa as a whole. And particularly if you're in Lagos and in Port Harcourt in Abuja, it's another game entirely, because those are the economic nerve centers of the nation. So by default, real estate is one of the most premium commodity, quote unquote, that people tend to trade with and people need every day. You need a place to stay, you need a space to work, you need a space to store your goods and all of that. So that makes this real estate very fascinating and very interesting as an investment opportunity. One of the amazing things about real estate is the fact that it's a stable form of investment. You know, in any given economy, you see the stock market go up and down, the treasury bill market go up and down. In 2018, thereabout, treasury bill in Nigeria was 17%. Now it's probably hovering around 3%, okay? You look at the stock market, it's always dwindling. Look at what has happened with crypto in the last couple of months, okay? But the real estate industry is quite different in that you see it just growing and going and growing, you know, and all of that. So it's a very, very viable investment opportunity, you know, to be able to stabilize your investment. One of the things you also observe about real estate is the fact that it's one of the investment vehicles that can hedge you against inflation, okay? Particularly in city centers like in Lagos, you know, and commercial nerve centers like Lagos, okay? For in the last 2 years thereabout, and particularly if you look at the zoning, and in the last 1 year, most real estate locations in Lagos have grown by average of 50%. Some 20-something%, some 70-something%. In some cases, you see 100% growth. Most of the houses that were sold in Ikate and some of these other places has appreciated in the last 24 months by 100%, okay? And that is going to go on indefinitely. So going forward, most real estate investment, particularly in Lagos, will grow at the rate of 50% per annum. So you know what? The amazing thing about Lagos is that 600 people comes in every day. Guess what? It's only half of them that goes back to wherever they came from. So that means averagely every day 300 people join everybody else in Lagos to come and take their pie of the national cake, because Lagos is vibrant, everybody want to make money. And also the same thing with the center places like Abuja. So the cost of real estate will keep on going up and up and up and up, okay? So that's why you need to take advantage of that. And what are the ways that you can take advantage of real estate? Number one, land banking. You need to buy land everywhere. So long as the land is authentic, the title is okay, it's free of all encumbrances, free of government acquisition, free of litigation. Guy, go for it, okay? And see, it doesn't have to have C of O and governor's consent and all of these things. The most important thing is for you to check that the land is free of government acquisition. You know why? Some of these things can be perfected. You can actually even just perfect your document. What happens with those kind of land is that you are able to get it cheap. Then at the end of the day, with the perfection of the document, you are able to, you know, sell it later. 3, 4, 5 years is already grown by 100%, 150, 200%. So it's one of the way of banking for the future. Once you put your money in the bank, how much do they give you, for crying out loud? In fact, they charge you more, so that at the end of the day, whatever the interest, the saving rate or whatever they call it, at the end of the day, if you match it against inflation, you are in minus already. So it doesn't make any sense keeping money in the bank in 2022, but it makes sense to keep money in a land bank. So buy all of this kind of land in different places And make sure, particularly, one of the arc there is a buy within gated estate. Okay, buy within gated estate, so that the development company can do all the all the protection for you. And so if you're interested in that, we have 2 estates that we're selling currently in the fast rising area of Lagos. That's Ekpe. Ekpe is positioned to be the residential hub of Dangote Refinery and Lekki Free Trade Zone, the International Airport, Alaro City, and the rest. They are basically commercial and industrial area. So for all of those people that are going to be working there, over 1 million people, they need somewhere to stay. The Dangote Refinery is almost ready, launching Q3 2022. The Lekki Seaport is 96% ready. In no time, they are rolling out. All the people working in those places, people coming to come and do business in those places, they will need where to stay. So there's opportunity for hostel, short-let development, and all that. Hostel, proper housing, flats, apartment, and all of that in Ekpe particularly, because people want to stay away from the industrial zone to live because of chemical, traffic jam, and all of that. Okay, so Ekpe is one of your best bet in talking about investment. So we have the Venice and we have the Evernest. Our Venice development is 25 acres, while Evernest is 60 acres. You can look at the caption on this video to get the detail, and you can also visit www.upperlightproperties.com to take advantage. Subscribe if you want to book for inspection before making commitment. You can do that. We have a lot of people, particularly buying from abroad. About 60% of our subscription currently are Nigerian in diaspora. So what is happening? People in Nigeria are not investing as much as people in diaspora. Again, of course, we understand they have dollar advantage, but you can also take your hard-earned money here and actually invest in this. By the way, this does not mean you have to buy from us, guys. But what I'm saying is that the people that own land will be the rich people of the future. You know what will happen in the future? You will need to build. Developers will need land. They will have JV partnership with you, and you can make a lot more money, So that's one way, land banking. Another way you can take advantage of another opportunity that exists in this sector is off-plan real estate investment, okay? That is a scenario where you actually key in before a product is launched or before completion. The whole idea is that for every development, as we move close to the end of the development, it becomes very expensive. As much as you buying up to 70% the cost at the initial stage. An average development will take between 12 to 24 months to complete. So it makes sense to take advantage of any off-plan sales from a reputable company that will deliver on the project. One of the advantages is that you don't have to aggregate all the funds at once, finding 20 million, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 million. You can actually look at your income and be able to project. So with your down payment, you're able to commit. The good thing is that you are actually even, because Nigeria is pretty unstable, you are putting the cost of maybe inflation. Like one of the real estate companies that we know of currently, 3 days ago, put out a notice saying that they are suspending the sales of all of their estate because they need to review all of their prices because of the escalating cost of materials. Okay? But you as a subscriber that you have subscribed, you have no business with that. Okay? They're going to deliver because as at when you were buying, that was the reality. So the advantage is that you see what is going to happen is that the new cost is going to be put on the new subscribers. And that's why delay is always dangerous. Whatever you need to do it now. Don't procrastinate. The cost of building will keep rising until something drastic is done. In the meantime, the best thing for you to do is to subscribe to an off-plan sales now and watch it appreciate. The good thing is that you don't have to stay there when it's completed. You can actually flip it and reinvest in another off-plan sales. And by the way, talking about off-plan sales, we at Upper Light, we are just launching our new project. It's called Prime Desk Series 1. It's in Lekki Scheme 2, 11 units. And I'm giving you the opportunity to be part of the pre-launch. Pre-launch price is 35 million, while the actual price is 40 million. So you guys, I will encourage you to take advantage of that. You can call any number on the screen or go to upperlightproperties.com to take advantage of this offer. Guys, don't wait on all of these things. Don't procrastinate. By the way, the title is good. It's governor's consent. It's in a government scheme. It's a very nice location. You know, we have the mobile cooperative estate there. We have several other major estates. So you are going to be living in a good neighborhood. So guys, what are you waiting for? So those are the 2 ways that I would like to share today. In subsequent videos, live videos or recorded videos like this, I'm going to be sharing with you several other opportunities you can take advantage of. So that's why you need to stay glued to this channel. And you know what to do, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are just stumbling on this video, subscribe and turn notification on. We drop videos every week, minimum, every week. Okay, and follow us across all our social media platforms. You can follow us at Upperlight Properties across all social media platforms, Upperlight Nigeria. You can follow us also for our brokerage. You can follow us at Garnet Property Brokerage. And personally, you can follow me at the Dami Olanrewaju across all social media platforms. If you have any questions, if you have any queries, I'm a DM away. Take care, guys. Remember, real estate is one of the value leveler when it comes to wealth generation and management. So guys, take advantage of that today. See ya.